The sun had begun to set over the beach when my companions began in a hurried fashion to pack for our long trip home, and the stars were showing their diffused twilight and the evening breeze was cooling the heated sands. I took one last look at the landscape, feeling the gentle wind and the rhythm of the steady waves. Along the coast, families of all ages were still having fun. Most have left the waters and were scattered along the coastline in search of souvenirs and gifts from the ocean to bring home. In their hands I saw a wide collection of shells, starfish, and other sea voyagers that the tides had brought them to their journey's end. As my eyes edged the perimeter of the crowd, I noticed a man, off in the distance, performing some peculiar dance with the entirety of his figure. In an irregular pace, the character knelt down very slowly, stood up gradually, and then swung his arms towards the ocean very quickly and with excessive might, as if casting a fishing line afar. For some minutes, I watched curiously as his motion echoed himself without fail. And through some hypnotic spell, I departed from the blissful individuals and my friends unannounced and started towards this distant figure. When I grew close, it became clear that he was an aged man, fragile, wrinkled, and expressionless. To my surprise, the objects of his harvest were the starfish in the sand. Countless number of them laid there, defenseless and open for the picking. My youthful spirit of intervention immediately sprung to life. "Hey, what are you doing?" I asked with particular force. The old man, however, did not respond. He bent down slowly with his fragile bones, and without a second thought, picked up another starfish. Then as he raised himself, a sudden transformation overwhelmed his soul. His fragility all but disappeared, and with sudden superhuman capacity he swiftly hurled the starfish beyond the currents of the shore waves. "Those things are alive!" I protested loudly. This time he stopped and responded very peacefully, catching me by surprise. "Yes, they're alive," he said. And after only a brief moment he resumed his routine, slowly bending down to pick up another helpless creature. "If you know, then why are you throwing them?" I asked, irritated. "Because," he answered, "they will die in the sand, and if I throw them far enough, they will not be washed ashore again." I could feel, at that moment, my appearance unstiffened, as if the evening light penetrated my mask. Of all the people I saw on the beach, people were frantically hoarding the dying creatures, but here was a lone man, generously giving them away, giving them back. But I looked up at the infinite coast and felt a sinking feeling in my heart. The sand is endless, and with each moment, more starfish will be washed ashore. How could you possibly make a difference? I asked somberly. To that, he replied, "It made a difference for that one." With his calm answer, he tossed another back into the ocean. The sky had darkened by now, but the radiance of the man in front of me warmed my soul. It was as if I had met an angel, and at that moment, I understood his engagement, and without saying anything more, I knelt down and reached for a star.